Well, it's October 26th. Headed to Kansas to wrap up the month of October. Super excited. Just got my camera arm in the mail the other day, 2 days ago. So I finally have everything I need to start doing a little self-filming. I've had my camera for less than a week, so it should be interesting. Haven't had a lot of time to play with it, but hopefully this morning we can get some deer in front of the camera, get kind of break it in, so to speak. If not, I've got plenty of reading material. I've got a big old manual here I need to figure out, so we're just gonna kind of wing it here in Kansas today and see what happens. Who knows, we might get lucky and get a big old buck on the ground. We'll see. Good start to the morning. Nice young buck. I actually got pretty excited when I seen him. He's got a really distinct black spot on his side. Last time I got a picture of that buck, he was actually with one of my shooters. A big heavy horned 8-pointer with about a 4 or 5 inch drop tine. I had an encounter with that buck about 2 weeks ago. So maybe he's still around. I want to tickle the horns here a little bit and grunt. He just walked off about 5 minutes ago. So we'll see what happens. It's October 26th here in Montgomery County, Kansas. It should be on this weekend. It should be fun. So sit tight. Worked. Just not the size of buck we're looking for. We can just get a big boy to do that. We'd be set. Good start to the morning though. We'll see if it keeps up. Maybe we can get a shot at a doe or something. I'd be happy with that. She came into about 40 yards. I thought she'd come in a little closer, but she's still out there about 120 yards. There's a big oak tree just dropping acorns, and she's just gorging herself. But pretty good first morning. My first day ever filming myself. And I
excited. Looking forward to the next couple weeks to see if I can't get it done on film here in Kansas. I have a lot of big bucks, a lot of new bucks showing up on camera, so I'm really excited to get after these next couple weeks and see if we can't get it done solo cam style.
The month of October came and went and brought very few sightings of mature deer. I was getting them on my trail cameras, I just never could quite catch up with one. But the calendar was flipping to my favorite month of the year, November. I had a week's vacation to burn. I was looking forward to getting back out to my lease in Kansas and hopefully catch up with one of these great Kansas bucks.
It is November 2nd here in Kansas, my first day of vacation. This morning's hunt was pretty much a dud. Just seen a couple small bucks, went around, checked cameras this afternoon. Didn't see nothing too exciting. I come and hung this set. I've never hunted this spot before, and when you think of hunting Kansas, this is the spot you think of. Big rolling hills, CRP ground. I got a decoy out. I can see a long way. I'm hoping if I can see something, I can get his attention, bashing the horns together. Maybe figure out a game plan of where these deer are coming in and out of these draws. So stick with me. We're gonna try to get it done here in Kansas.
Well, at least that spot had some good scenery, because there definitely wasn't any deer to look at. Super slow day for my first day here in November. Pretty disappointing, but tomorrow's a new day. They're calling for a south wind tomorrow, so we're gonna head completely on the other side of the farm. It's a spot I very rarely ever hunt. I think in the 3 years I've hunted this place, tomorrow will be the second time I've set foot in that stand, but I've had a trail camera there recently. A lot of good bucks showing up on camera. I've got a really nice 9, a good 10 with a split brow tine, and several young bucks, up and coming bucks that I'd like to get a closer look at. But we're just gonna stay grinding it out. It might be one of those weeks we're just gonna have to stay after it, sit all day, grind it out, and see if we can't get ourselves in front of one of these big old Kansas bucks. So we'll just stick with it and see what happens. Well, not the way you want to start off the morning. My alarm went off, walked outside, checked the wind. The sun's halfway up. I'm camping out here in the middle of nowhere, no TV, hardly any cell phone service. I forgot all about daylight savings time. I'm so frustrated right now. The only good thing is I'm only about a quarter of a mile from where I need to park at. I'm camping right on the property. So, I don't know, I'm making a sprint for it. I'm going to try to salvage the morning here in Kansas.
That's one thing you have to deal with a lot of when you're out here in Kansas. I think I've really got to get into some predator hunting this winter, because I know the landowners had really a lot of problems with coyotes. Been a pretty slow morning. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:30. Had 2 does come running in on behind me. It looked like something was chasing them, but they stopped and looked behind them. Never seen anything, so it's been pretty slow. We'll sit tight. I'm gonna sit here till about noon. I've ran a trail camera here all summer long, and it seems like this particular spot, for some reason, is so thick in here. These deer aren't afraid to move it through here around 11:30. I've got a lot of pictures of good mature bucks a little later on in the day, so my confidence is still high in this spot. So we're gonna sit tight, see if we can't get it done here in Kansas on a big old buck. It's pretty slow, real slow. Bep, bep. Yes! I smoked it! I freaking smoked it! Oh, let me get this camera right. Oh, stay. I can't get the camera to stay. I've been having troubles all morning with my camera. I just smoked a giant monster Kansas buck. I haven't got a picture of that deer all year. I just smoked it. I smoked it. I got in late. I got in late. This is the second year in a row I messed up during daylight savings time. I forgot to change my clock back. I got in late. I made too much noise. And maybe the biggest buck of my life. I just smoked him. And I'm pretty sure I got it on film. Oh, I gotta love Kansas, baby. I hit him a little far back, but I center punched him. I just center punched him. Oh, thank you, Jesus. That's why you do it right there. That's why you come to Kansas. You just smoked it. Boom, and I got him on film. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm gonna go back. Still probably give it a while. Make my phone calls. And God bless Kansas. Oh, my dad's gonna be mad. I was saving this spot for him.
As you can see, I tend to get a little excited. You know, that's what it's all about right there for me especially. That's what really keeps me going. It keeps me in a stand, that rush that only us hunters know about. That particular moment was just accumulation of everything that had basically gone wrong that season and that particular day. And for anybody who's ever had to sell film for any significant length of time will definitely know what I'm talking about. And for it all just to come together, the stars align in that one short moment. And with it being my largest buck ever, it was a hunt that I'll never forget, and I was so thankful to be able to capture it all on film.
It still might be in him. I'm just gonna get out of here. Go any further. Go back to the camper, sit for a couple hours maybe, and hopefully next time I see you, I'll be behind a big old buck. So we'll see. Well, here he lays. It was a lot harder track job than I initially expected. I made a great shot on him, but I was able to find him. He's a beautiful buck. I have absolutely no history with this deer. He's got two beautiful kickers on this left side, but I'm truly blessed. I've had a wonderful season. I killed a really nice deer in Missouri this year, and you know, I'm no different than any other hunter out there. I'm not blessed with thousands of acres of family land. On this ground I hunt, I found it basically on knocking on doors and making phone calls, and it has truly worked out. What an awesome buck.
Thanks for tuning in to the first ever episode of RGO TV. There's a lot of exciting things to come right here on season 1. You definitely want to stay tuned next week as we're keeping it in Kansas. I'm staying behind the camera as my dad's coming into camp, and we're chasing an absolute buck of a lifetime.